Right, this weekend, the Old Neighborhood Parade will be taking Buffalo back in time, one step at a time. For over 100 years, you have been retracing the original 1913 St. Patrick's Day Parade route, and we're here with Valley Community Association Executive Director Peggy Overdorf. Now, Peggy, I have to ask, you know, it's one of my favorite parades, but what are you guys excited for this year?
The parade is bigger than ever, much bigger than ever. Last year with 75 and sunny, it was phenomenal. Even though the weather forecast is not the same as last year, we expect overwhelming crowds again. Once they got the taste of it, they always come back. And
we're pulling up a little bit of video from last year's parade, and I have an inkling that the weather is not going to stop anyone that wants to enjoy the parade. Now, you know, it is the second largest St. Patrick's Day parade in Western New York, so what are people going to see when they come and they want to be a spectator?
They're going to see floats, they're going to see bagpipers, they're going to see dancers, they're going to see lots of music. Bands, bagpiping bands.
You know, and this is also a really important part of, you know, not only the neighborhood's history, but also Buffalo history. So take me a little bit through that.
The parade actually started in this neighborhood. The early Irish immigrants arrived on the waterfront and paid homage to their patron saint, St. Patrick, and began a parade on these original streets in these old neighborhoods.
And what does that mean to the community to keep this tradition alive?
It means a lot. It gives a lot of pride back to people, and it gives younger people whose ancestry is from the community, they all come back and help celebrate with grams and grandpas, and some even stand on the porches of their houses where their grandparents were born and raised.
Now, I have to say, I'm getting ready, I'm gearing up for my my festivities at the parades. What is essential to bring? How should we prepare ourselves?
Well, you can bring whatever you choose, but I would certainly dress a little bit warmer than you did last year. And a chair, if you want to sit by and watch the parade go by. It usually lasts about an hour and a half. The streets will close early, so I advise people to get down there early. The streets will be closing at 10:30, and we're hoping for the best with the weather.
And seeing so many of these parades, I have to ask, what is your favorite part of them?
Watching the spectators. I'm working the parade, but we've been out in sleet, snow, 40-mile-an-hours, and there's still spectators. I have to be there, but the spectators are still there.
And I'm sure that's a great time to people watch. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Right now.